Hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Seasoned Beauties. Our video on today, I'm actually very excited to do, okay? As you saw from our title, we're going to be applying lashes today. Not just any lashes, but water activated lash band lashes. Okay, they're by a company called Ardell, and apparently these came out quite a few years ago. Actually, quite a few. These actually came out about 2 or 3 years ago. This is the first that I've really heard of them. Okay, I walked into the store, I saw this stand, and there were stacks and stacks, and it caught my eye because it said that it was water activated. Now, for those of you who don't know my story, I don't really do lashes. I actually don't do products that involve me using adhesive of any kind. I am allergic to whatever the ingredient is that's in it. I will post a video up here if you would like to know the details of that. I just want to tell you it does have very graphic pictures, so it's not necessarily for the faint of heart. But I've never worn lashes that I had to apply adhesive with. Now, I guess it was maybe about a year ago, if not longer, I did a video where I actually put on some magnetic lashes that was sent to me by a company to try out on my channel, and I did that. I did absolutely like the way they looked. They weren't difficult to apply, but I did still have a little bit of an issue after the fact. It wasn't as bad, but I'm not trying to have anything that close to my eyes that can cause me any kind of a challenge. But I'll link that one above too so that you can see that. But nonetheless, I am so excited to try these. Now, the lashes that I'm going to be trying today are the Ardell 341. I've already taken it out of the box, and it says Aqua Lash. These seem to be kind of long, so I may end up trimming them only because I don't want it to scratch up my lenses to my glasses. Okay, these are very pretty. They are not super dramatic. You know, I kind of like the way they look, so I'm excited to try these out. I'm prepared. I have my scissor with me. I have my lash binder, which I'm excited to use. I've had this thing for quite a while, and this is actually the first time I'll get to use it on myself. So I am excited about that. Now, we are going to try these on, and depending on how they work for me, okay, if they actually are easy to apply and they actually stay in place, well, y'all know how I am. When I find out something good, something that really works, I share. Well, if that is indeed the case, I am going to give away 5 sets of lashes to 2 people, okay? So the lashes that I will be giving away are the one that I am trying today, the 341, which is this one. Then the 343, that one is a little bit more dramatic. The 344, and 2 pairs of 345. Okay, so depending on how this goes, okay, because I don't want to share something with you that's really not working, I guess is the way I want to put it. However, who knows, we may end up doing it anyway, because you may want to try it and see if it works out for you. I'm not sure, but that's how this is going to work. I'll let you know how you can win those later on. Trust me, it will not be anything over the top. We don't do that here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and apply. And yes, I am going to apply them on camera. Oh boy. Okay, and then we'll see how this works out. All right, so stick with me just for a few minutes and let's see what we can do. Okay, now according to the instructions, all we have to do is dip the lash band into the water. And then, of course, we don't want to apply them dripping wet, but just so that the lash band is damp and will hold. Okay, so we're going to do that. As I said, if they are too long, I will go ahead and trim them, because I am ready for that as well. Okay, so let's see what happens here. I'm back, and as you can see, I have my glasses on. I do not have these lashes on, so let me tell you why. So I'm thinking there's some type of adhesive here. I'm going to totally go on, and I cannot believe that I did not do this first, because I am more thorough than this. I am more thorough than this. And now that I'm really reading the box, it says no adhesive needed. It doesn't say that it's a product that there is no adhesive to apply it. It says I don't need adhesive, which could possibly mean it's already there. So I tried to put the lashes on. I'm going to see just how much of the footage that I have, and I'm going to show it to you because I believe in being forthright. Okay, but what happened is I went, after I dipped the lashes in and went to rest it on my lash line so that I could securely adhere it, I needed to pull it a little tighter at the inner corner. And when I did that, the adhesive started to stretch out. Can you see it on here? Okay, it began to pull. That made me a little concerned. So I went to take the whole thing off, and I could see the adhesive pulling. And as I was doing that, and it could have just been in my head, I don't think so, but it could have just been in my head because I know what I went through. But I am going to go and take some Zyrtec because it wasn't there very long. So I want to see what happens. But I did go ahead and take it off. And I just went back to my old trusty. Well, it's not old, but it is trusty for me. I don't wear lashes, but to have my lashes look rather thick or, you know, give it a better look, I use this one by Thrive Cosmetics, okay? And I have a video on that too. If you want to check it out, it is in my channel, okay? But, this is not for me. This is not for me because I know what I went through and I really don't want to go through that again, ever in life, ever. So, what I will do though, because this is my challenge, okay? And like I said, I was excited because AQUA Lashes, that is what it said, and I only needed to dip it in water. So I'm usually much better than this. I usually investigate much more than this, but I didn't this time. So at this particular point, the only person I can blame is myself. But my children don't have this allergy. So what I am going to do is I'm going to give my daughters a pair and ask them to try them and see what they say, because I have 20 pairs of lashes, y'all. And it's not for me, but it doesn't mean that it may not be for you. Okay, so we'll have to figure out some kind of way to do a giveaway, and only those who know. And I can't imagine that you would do something to harm yourself. So it will only be, you know, based on those of you who come up with whatever. I don't know. We'll figure out how to do this giveaway. So my daughters will have some. It'll be a minimum of 2 giveaways that have 5 lashes, 5 sets of lashes in it, okay? But we will come up with something depending on how they say it works out for them. Now, I will check with them and make sure they're okay for me to put their faces on the screen. If not, maybe we can just zoom into their eyes so you can see what their eyes look like with the lashes on. Okay, so I'm feeling some kind of way right now, but I'm glad that it didn't stay on my face very long. I am going to go and scrub my face in a few minutes, and then we'll come back. I have another video that I need to do, so I'm gonna have to go and scrub my face and see what happens with me taking the Zyrtec, and then I will do my next video. But I promise you I will let you know, and depending on how my daughters feel about these particular lashes, that giveaway is still going to happen. Okay, so I just want to tell you I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today as we tried out the AQUA Lashes by Ardell. I wish there was a better outcome for me, but it is what it is. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, share it. You know, I don't want my episode to be someone else's, but maybe they'll learn from me. Maybe they were considering it, and now after they see what happens, it will not be their plight. Okay, so remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.